So this is the description of our program. Our program is a warehouse management system based on sorting and searching algorithm. This program is created like a database that used and functional like a real warehouse in real life. You can add items into it, you can edit the items, you can change the attribute, the ID, the amount, and the prices. It's all look alike with the warehouse in real life. So these three are the types of structure that are used in our programs. The first one is array. Array is a group of data that is collected in one sample. And then struct itself is a type of group related variant. It's like the bone, the structure of it. It's like the name structure. And then the third is enum. This is basically just a label for a number.
Okay, here is the array of our program. It has declared itself with the name of barang, which means item. The array itself is one of the structure part of the program and connects itself to the file of the item list on the warehouse.
The second one is struct. As I mentioned earlier, struct is like a structure. For example, I wanted to create a struct barang, which means items, and inside that barang is a structure of data that is included in this barang structure. The first one is ID, name, series, the amount, and the prices. All this crammed into one barang. So when we want to use it, we don't need to use each one of these like ID, nama, series, jumlah, and harga in a different spot. We can just use it like this, like struct, barang, and then one of the data types here. And yeah, just like that. We don't need to declare one of these manually. We can just declare it like this. So the next is enum, like I said earlier. Enum is just like a label for a number. As for example, we have enum menu. First is tambah equals 1, which means 1 in here I labeled as tambah. And the next part of it, like tampil, sort, and everything else, will arrange from the first number. Like this is 1, and this should be 2, and this 3, and so on. Enum is also good when you use it for like categorizing something like switch cases. It can be really great with it.
Okay,
Next.
now I'll be explaining types of data and functions that are used in this program. So in this program, we mainly use three types of data tools. First, we have struct, array, and pointer. For struct and array, it already has been explained by my friend, so I won't bother with details, so I'll just describe them in short. So struct is used to describe what one item looks like, such as its ID, name, series, amount, and price. Second, an array is used to store many of these items together, like it makes it into a small list inside the program. And lastly, we have pointer. Now, pointer is used to make it easier to fill in data when adding a new item, usually for input process. And also the program features two functions. First, we have void and non-void function. So the void functions don't return anything. So they don't have a value in it. They just do job like opening file, saving data, or sorting. In the contrast, for non-void function, it has a value. And usually it returns a value. For example, usually for generating a new ID, the index of the item we search for or the pivot position in quick sort. In this case, in this program, this separation helps keep the program more organized and easier to understand. Okay, so this is the pointer. So pointer in this program is used mainly when adding a new item. So the pointer P points to the next empty position in the array. So instead of writing long struct variable name in the picture, as you can see, we just simply write it as P. We can simply write it as P arrow nama or P arrow harga, like in the picture. This makes the input code shorter and easier to read. Also, because the program uses a fixed size array and not dynamic memory, this pointer usage is very safe. There is no memory allocation, no memory freeing, and no risk of leaks. The pointer is basically just a shortcut to access one struct inside the array. Okay, next we have algorithms used. In this program, we use sorting and recursion. So this program uses three sorting algorithms. It's chosen for a different reason. So first we have merge sort. So merge sort is used to sort items by ID. It uses recursion, which means the function calls itself to break the data into smaller parts until everything is easy to sort. Next, we have insertion sort. So it is used to sort items by name. It uses strcmp to compare names alphabetically and works well for a small or nearly sorted data. And last we have quicksort. Now quicksort here is used to sort items by price. It is fast for numbers and uses a pivot to separate lower prices from higher prices. After finishing any sorting process, the program saves the data to the file again. So the order in the file matches the order in the program. And so this helps the program and keeps everything very consistent.
File handling on the program serves as a function to open and save inserted data to the accurate file of the warehouse item list. Here, we have two void functions, which is the function to open the file and to save anything that we insert into the file of the warehouse. As long as it did not exceed the file limit of the warehouse, it can be inserted. If not, then it will not be inserted.
So here are some of the example of strings that are used in the programs. As you can see, the first one is on the character, on the declaration of structure. Here, I declared a variable name and variable series, which use char or string and array in it. Second example is using string functions like string compare to compare the name of the items in the structure with a temporary name that is being used to sort data name using insertion sort in the program.
In conclusion, our program is based on sorting and searching algorithm that uses the CRUD inventory, which stands for create, read, update, and delete, enables it to freely alter the data of the warehouse storage.
So this is the program that we made, and I'll show you what's in the program. So there's a function, there's an option to add stuff, blah, 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 and other else. And for the number 2, 1, 5, and 6 will be explained by Arya.
Thank you, Rido. So the first function of the code is to add items, which enables the user to add any preferred items alongside its details, such as adding its ID with the add ID function and ensuring it's a numeric input with a loop function and to save the item with the save function. The second one, however, is different, as it utilizes a loop and rounding function from the file to show all the items on the warehouse. The third one will be explained by Rido.
Okay, so as you can see here, we already have the items registered, but for some reason the ID is not matching up. So here comes the third option, which is to sort the items. Let's press the option 3. And in here, there are the options to sort it by ID using merge sort, sort it by name using quick sort, and sort it by price using insertion sort. So let's say I want to sort this using ID. I'm gonna press number 1. And if we go back and we press number 2 to see the items, you can see it's already sorted by ID, and it's all match up with the name series and all the attributes. Next, for number 4 will be explained by Nova.
Okay, thank you, Rido. So in this option 4, we have the option to edit the item that are available on the data. So first, we input what ID do we want to edit. So let's say we put ID number 7. Okay, and then we have the option to choose what do we want to edit. So the ID, name, series, and the price, and etc. So okay, let's try name. Okay, and here we have the option to enter a new name. So you can enter whatever you want. Okay, for example, we input Bantal. Okay, and then we return, and in the database we have a new name for the item, as you can see there. So the user can edit one field at a time, edit all fields at once, delete the item, or go back to the main menu. After the editing process is finished, the program saves the updated data to the file, so the changes are not lost. Okay, next will be explained by my friend Arya.
Okay, so here is the fifth function. The fifth function is searching. Searching for items in which utilizes the binary search function to search for matching data in the warehouse. Otherwise, if it doesn't find any matching data search, it will just tell that there is no item with the search criteria. And lastly, the simplest function is the exit function, in which it utilizes the save function to open the warehouse library file and to update the newest data to the file, so it will be updated with the newest data from the last time we opened the program, and it will not prove to be updated.
Okay, so that's overall for our program. Okay, so we are getting into the end of this presentation. I'm sorry if we're lacking language speaking capability. We have problem on speaking English because this is the first time we present in English language. Sorry for the lack of quality on this presentation, and I hope this presentation gives you more knowledge. Thank you very much. Goodbye.